Hey y'all, it's Mike and I'm back with another video. So I was asked some questions and I'm gonna just be answering the questions on here. So if y'all have any different answer, just comment below after y'all hear all the questions. But I'm gonna just ask the questions, then answer them, and then just go to the next question. All right, the first question is, should children be planned? And me growing up without a father, I would say, yes, children should be planned. But even when children are planned, I feel like sometimes the plan changes. I feel like sometimes you get to a point in life where, what if the plan don't work out? What if you start getting older and you don't got kids? I feel like that could be answered in many different ways. The older I get, sometimes I feel like I should plan it or take a chance. Because I've always been conservative with my life. I always wanted to play it smart. I always wanted to do everything right. But I realized doing everything right, you still might not meet the right person for you. You can't plan everything and you can't get everything right in life. Some things it's just you gotta let it flow. You gotta let it happen. So with that being said, I would say I think planning is better when you're in a relationship. But even if it just happens, I think it's all blessings. All right, the second one. Should women shoot their shot? I think if you want somebody, let them know you want them. But I think a lot of times when women shoot their shot, it gives men the upper hand to like manipulate them, play them, because he already see that the woman wants him. And then most times the man is like seeking what he wants. But I feel like if you want something, you should go up to him and let him know you want him. But a lot of times, I feel like you just gotta watch people, because people will manipulate you and they will play you. They act like they like you and they don't like you at all, but you giving them your hand. So you just gotta be careful with that. The third question, seeking closure or walking away? I like this question. When I was in a relationship, the girl I was with said, let's just seek closure and be done. I didn't understand that because shit, I ain't even want to be done. But I feel like if somebody don't want you, seeking closure is just a nicer way for them to let you go. I feel like just walking away is the better option. Why play with me? Just walk the hell away. If you wake up one day and feel like, hey, I don't feel like I want him. I don't feel like this gonna work. Tell me, but don't string me along and waste precious time of my life that I can't get back. Ain't nothing wrong with being honest and saying you don't feel me no more. But playing with me, manipulating me until it's a nice way to let me go, I feel like you're playing with my time. And that's when a nigga can get crazy. But question 4, what is the ultimate peace on earth? Do you think it can be obtained? I love this question. What is the ultimate peace on earth? I feel like when you can wake up and do what you want. I feel like the only way that you can obtain this is to conquer yourself. A lot of people, they fight so many things on the outside without conquering themselves. They battling so many things so they can't control their own emotions or their feelings. I feel like to find ultimate peace, you gotta accept everything, the good and the bad. You gotta find your place in this world. You gotta stop letting judgments define you. You gotta stop letting opinions define you. I feel like my ultimate peace would be freedom. I always get to a point of like, I don't wanna be homeless. I don't wanna just lose myself. So I save up and I always prepare. I always think about the worst. I don't know if it's where I come from. It's like you don't got a lot of help, so you always think about the worst. No matter if it's a good day, you always still think about the worst. I think my piece would be generational wealth, freedom. Freedom to be you. Freedom to not be controlled by things. Freedom to not be controlled by people. To let people choose who they want to be. Not let life force them to become somebody that they don't want to be. And they grow to hate themselves. Do I think it can be obtained? When you conquer yourself. But that's very hard to do. The next question. Are men providers by nature? I think they want to be. But sometimes men get in this world and they see how hard it is and they shut down. They see it's easier to use people. Sometimes they use the person that loves them the most. And because they can get away with using people, they don't never conquer that nature to take care and provide. But I feel like as they get older, they start to understand life. Their brains start to develop. They start having different thoughts. Some men, they lose out on everybody that loved them. They find out too late. A lot of men, they ain't never had nobody teaching them how to provide. Those words sound good, but if you ain't got nobody teaching you how to provide, teaching you how to be a man, you learn the best way you can. So many people come around you and judge you and say, you should know. But shit, you doing the best you can. A lot of people don't come from the same places you come from. So I don't think a lot of men are capable to provide. Some ain't taught to. Some was raised with their mothers a lot, and they got that mother love, but they don't got that father teaching. So, I don't think every man has it, but I think they grow to get it. The next question. Is love a slow feeling / emotion? Do you think it's something you have to work up to, or can it be instantaneous? I'm gonna read that again. Is love a slow emotion? Do you think it's something you have to work up to, or can it be spontaneous? Basically, I think love is spontaneous. I think it becomes a job when you start to learn a person. Because what we don't understand is, you fall in love with a person more than one time. One day you grow to hate the person that you love. Because hate is the opposite of love. Sometimes you grow to dislike the person. Sometimes you grow and they break you. But you love them through this badness. You love them through the sad. You don't give up on them. I feel like when you start to give up on the person, then it becomes a job. I feel like when it ain't spontaneous, you working for it. And a lot of people, they want it so bad that they'll just throw themselves out there. They don't care how they get it. And that'd be the problem. But I feel like when it's slow motion and it's time consuming and it's patient and it just happens out the blue, I feel like it's rare and it's different. But the next question. What is the best compliment you can receive non-sexual? I feel like the best compliment I can receive would be, I like your mind. I like the person that you are. I mean, I don't think it's no in particular one that you can really get, but I feel like for me, that would be it. But the next question. Do you think the pressures of the world get recycled from generation to generation? Or do you believe the pressures of today's society are worse? I like that question. I feel like because the generations don't resolve their problems, they don't find out who they are, they teach that same trauma down to the next generation. So the world just keeps getting recycled. Different problems become different problems. Big situations already happened before. A lot of people, because they don't They don't conquer the demon within inside themselves. They teach that same trauma down to their kids unwillingly. And their kids go through the same thing. They start to believe the same thing, and they become the same person without even knowing it. But that's all the questions, y'all. Y'all come back. We're going to do another video soon.